and there was a buy-in. And when you get people to buy in to what you want to get accomplished, then you can become much more flexible in your movement and what you offer and where you want to go. And you move together as a team. So I was the fifth running back out of four, as I like to tell people, playing special teams once again. When all of a sudden that first game, Franco Harris, the starting fullback, gets hurt. I become the backup to the backup. Wow, I had not been there before. I played with renewed vigor that first game, second game, third game, fourth game. Right before the half, the backup got hurt. I got inserted the game at fullback with my running mate, Preston Pearson, finished his career with the Dallas Cowboys. And he scoots one 43 yards on the sidelines, and he scores. And we go to halftime with a lead. We go over assignments, adjustments. Who's going to start the second half? Well, maybe those guys that got you the lead in the first half. And we get to start, and we win the game. So everybody's still banged up. We get to start the following week. Oh, and we win that game. And the week thereafter, it's a Monday night game, an extra day of healing. Franco now becomes healthy. Damn. But that's okay. At least I got a chance to play, show, prove what I could do. We had a pregame meal, much like this. We sat around the table, all the running backs after that meal. We go over assignments, adjustments. Coach gives us the first 3 plays of the game, just in case Bradshaw should forget. So we can remind him what they are. And he looks around the table and he said, Franco, you and Rock will start tonight. Momentarily, I was quite confused. I didn't know how we both could play the same position at the same time. When it finally dawned on me, I wasn't going to play the fullback position. I was going to play the other running back position. Now, what confused me was that nobody told me that. I wish they would have. I'd been better prepared. But we get to start that game. Oh, and we win that game. And we start the week thereafter. And we win that game. And we start in that backfield, Bradshaw, Franco, and myself, for the remaining part of that season. And we win the division. And we get into the playoffs. And we win the playoffs and we go to the Super Bowl for the first time. We win the Super Bowl. And ultimately, we play 6 more years together. We win 3 more Super Bowls. And in 1976, Franco and I became the second set of running backs in the history of the NFL, each to gain 1,000 yards rushing in 1 season. Now, I tell you that story in context. Because no matter how hard you work, no matter how determined you may be, how passionate you are about this job opportunities, there are times within our lives, there have been times in your career, when you beat your head against the wall, you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, you question why you ever got into this business to begin with, you're not getting the response that you want, support that you need, grass looks greener on the other side, you just want to quit, throw it in, walk away. Well, obviously, I suppose the moral of the story is that if I would have quit all those many years ago, I'd never had the opportunity to play those 12 years, play in those Super Bowls, or have all those memories. But the reason I got a chance to play wasn't because of my size or speed, 2 things I do not possess, but ultimately because of one talent. All those years ago, prior to that breakout group, Chuck Noll had stopped our backfield coach and said, listen, there's a weakness in your backfield. Who is your best blocker? He said, Blyer. He said, then start him. One talent. And all of a sudden, that fine line of one that connected my life came full circle. Like the fine line of one that connects all of our lives to where we are today. Obviously, it wasn't for that one talent, I might not have had that opportunity to play. Oh, but then I got to thinking, well, if it wasn't for that one injury, we might not have had the opportunity to play. Or Preston's one touchdown might have never gave us the second half. Or if it wasn't for that one phone call, I might never come back, or one postcard, one triple amputee, or one terrific game against Dickie Weisskipper. It may never have happened at all. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the power that you have. The power to make a difference, the power to make an impact, the power to influence those around you and your customers. Because as William Jennings Bryan said, destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. It's not a thing to be waited for, but it's a thing to be achieved in each and every one of our destinies. And that of Mac Tools lies right here in our own hands. We can become what we want to become. So in closing, I'd like to leave you with a few words that have been with me for many, many years, and they go like this. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you cannot, you don't. If you like to win, think you can't. It's almost a cinch you won't. Life's battles won't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the one who wins is the one who thinks he can. And you're all winners out there. You're here, and you proved it. God bless. Good luck. Have a great year. Thank you very much. Thank you.